Happy Wednesday, Bobcat teachers and scholars. I don't know about you, but music just makes me want to dance. Come on, dance with me this morning. I know you can. I can't wait. Teachers, snap a few pictures from me so we can get started with this day. Today is Wednesday. It's going to be a wonderful day. Let's get started with our morning announcement.
Good morning, Scenic Hills Elementary students and staff. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain. Good morning, Scenic Hills Elementary.
Bobcat affirmation. Bobcats are powerful. I think positively. I take ownership of my actions. I make wise choices. I am excited about new learning. I will reach my goals. I forgive others and myself. I am understanding of difference. I am a leader. I am a Bobcat.
Please pause for a moment of silence.
Now, scholars, if you are new to the hill, I just wanted to give you just a little reminder that throughout the year, we have just because treat days. So, you must always follow our 3 school-wide rules, which are to be respectful, responsible, and ready to learn, because you never know if this day is a treat day. I am so excited. We are taking over 200 scholars to see The Wizard of Oz. We have 11 days to go. Make sure you are courageously concentrating because we have so many fun things planned for you. But remember that our first job is to build your brilliance. Make sure that you're following the 3R approach today. It might be a treat day. Students in the spotlight. Today we are shining a light on Jakaya Dowdy. When we visited the Arise to Read tutoring session on yesterday, we discovered that Miss Jakaya has learned almost 700 words. So on yesterday, she received her 6 wristbands for the 6 groups of 100 sight words that she has learned, and she is just 15 words away from earning wristband number 7. Keep up the great work. Continue to build your brilliance. In our school-wide events and activities, scholars, on next Wednesday, we will be having donuts with Dad. Make sure when you go home this afternoon, you invite your dad, uncle, grandfather, godfather, or the male figure in your life to come and have a donut with you. We will be continuing our Mastery Connect assessment today. Remember, we are taking paper and pencil assessments. If you need to know when your class will take their next assessment, please make sure that you see Mr. Hill, Miss Hughes, or Miss Cox. Participating in our 13 days of holiday fun. On the screen, you will see just a few of the pictures that we captured as we all channeled our inner Grinch on yesterday. All right, scholars, for tomorrow, make sure that you go home and dig out your favorite holiday hats, headbands, or tree toppers. Hats, headbands, or tree toppers. What will you find in your closet at home? And on Friday, we're having a very loud, fun day on Friday as the theme is Jingle Bells. Go and find anything that you own with bells because I want to hear you coming.
3GC Literacy Pledge. I promise to read each day and each night. I know it's the key to grow up right. I read to myself, I read to the crowd. It makes no difference if silent or loud. I read at my desk, at home, and at school, on a beanbag or bed, by a fire or pool. Each book that I read puts smarts in my head, because rain grows more thoughts, the more they are fed. Come rain or come shine, snow, wind, or sleet, each day of the week, reading's a treat. So I take this pledge to make reading my way, of feeding my brain what it needs every day. By Deborah Angusti.
Today, we have three scholars to celebrate. It was on this day that Tavares Chambers, Jonisha Douglas, and Muhammad Sater were born. Tavares, Jonisha, and Muhammad, we are so excited to have you with us today so that we can celebrate just a piece of your special day with you. And we hope that this day brings you everything that makes you smile. Now, if you see Tavares, Jonisha, or Muhammad in the hall, cafeteria, after recess, even if you don't see them until it is time to be dismissed from school this afternoon, be sure to give them a special Bobcat birthday shout out. But for those of you in the room with Tavares, Jonisha, and Mohammed, right at this moment, help me wish them happy birthday by pointing to them, and saying, Happy birthday! All right, scholars, it is time for our hard facts. Now, we are going to mix it up today. We have been doing multiplication facts, but today you must be ready. Today, we will be doing addition, subtraction, and multiplication facts. So make sure you are paying close attention. Are you ready? Let's get started. All right, scholars, are you ready? Just a reminder that you have 3 seconds and 3 seconds only to answer these addition, subtraction, and multiplication facts. Pay close attention. Let's go. 24 minus 7. 17. So, scholars, that's one of the ones where you would have to do some borrowing, but if you know that 14 minus 7 is 7, then all you had to do was bring down that 1. Or you could have done the opposite and added, that 17 plus 7 is equal to 24. 11 times 2. 22, kiss your brain. I know that every scholar in the building got that one correctly because we've been talking about anytime you multiply one times a number, then it ends up being whatever the other number is other than one. So we have 11, so that's two ones and a two at the bottom, and all we had to do was double that number. So whenever you see something multiplied by one, you know that all you have to do is double that number. Let's see if you remember this other clue that you were given to help you to multiply some numbers faster. Now, for the last 2 weeks, we've been talking about two strategies. One, when you multiply by one, and then there was something else when you multiply by another number that makes it, that's something that you really need to remember. Let's see if you remember on this next hard fact. Today's classroom spotlight goes to our grade 1 scholars in Mr. Trueheart's music class on last week. These very special scholars are in Miss Jeans's homeroom and they were caught being ready to learn when we visited music class last week. Keep up the great work. Today's national holiday is Put On Your Own Shoes Day. Now, when we read about this holiday, it said that you could see this day as a metaphor for proudly strutting your stuff, or it could be a literal day where you teach someone else how to put on their own shoes or to tie their shoes. So, what do you think about today's national holiday? Do you think that it is meant to be a literal day where you teach someone how to put on shoes, or a non literal day where it is a metaphor for proudly strutting your stuff? That is your challenge question for today. Today's read aloud is entitled The Stocking Stuffer. So, have you actually heard the poem Towards the Night Before Christmas? Today's story has some comparisons to this very famous poem. Teachers, today's read aloud is 12 minutes and 58 seconds long. If students have not heard the poem Towards the Night Before Christmas, there is a link to it in the description of today's announcements. But in addition to our read aloud, we have our Do They Rhyme song for our pre-K and K scholars. We have our North, South, East, and West cardinal direction song for our scholars in grade 1 who've been reading about maps. We have our My Dog Decompose for our scholars in grades 2 and 3, and we have What is Motion for our scholars in grades 4 and 5. And because it's been a little chilly today, we're going to have a Grinchy brain break. Now, scholars, be sure that you are following the 3R approach. We haven't had a treat day this week, but there just might be something sweet for you today. Now let's catch up and see what's going on with our elves today. When we left off, Bob was trying to convince Bobbie to come out of the backpack and have their first challenge. Will they have the first challenge of the year, or will she convince Bob to duck his head back inside that backpack so that they can take a ride to Principal White's house? Let's see what happens as day 11 people, places, and pie continues now. Oh my God, Bob, can you believe it? We are in the car on our way to Principal White's house. Look, that's the school. That's a bus. As soon as everyone goes home, we will be on our way. Bobby, you were right. This is the life. Look at all these things outside of the building that we have never played with and never seen. Look, that sign says that they're building a new Fraser Raleigh library. Check this out. Hey, Bobby, you've got to come out and look at this. That is a fence. This is not the school. I think we might be at Principal White's house. How are we going to get out of the car? Bob, get back in this backpack. If we're at Principal White's house, she's going to get the backpack out the car and take it into the house. I don't know what I'm going to do with you. You're going to get us caught. Get back in this backpack. I told you. All you had to do was stay inside of the backpack. Now that Principal White went to go take a shower, we can get out of the backpack. Come on, hurry up. Bob, hurry up. We have to run and get under the table or run into the cabinet or somewhere before Devon and his grandmother turn their backs. I don't know what they're making up there, but I know that we have to hurry. Are you ready? On the count of three, Bob. 1, 2, 3, run! Bobby, look, I see the pie on the counter across the room. I think we can make it. Bob, what do you think's behind this door right here? Bobby, focus. We came for sweet potato pie. Yeah, I know, but I really want to know what's behind this door. Don't you want to know what's behind this door? As day 11 comes to a close, Bob is trying to keep Bobby focused on their mission of getting sweet potato pie, but she is trying to figure out what is behind the door. Will she stay focused or will they continue to sit up high in the kitchen instead of hiding down low, be seen, and lose their magic? Well, I guess you'll have to wait to see what happens in day 10. Remember, every day we're building brilliant Bobcats because we are raising the bar by believing in ourselves, achieving our goals, and reimagining our future.